Hello and welcome to the Mars members area. On this page here, this is your main home control panel, and when you first log in, you'll see your Mars private access code. So this is what you want to make sure you include in all your ads when you're posting ads online or sending any type of emails or text messages to anyone. You want to include your private access code. Now the main site that you want to promote is myautoreplysoftware.com, so make sure you're including that again with your access code in all your ads and messages that you send out to prospects. And here you'll see a few things. You'll see the past 24-hour stats. So you'll see the page views, you'll see emails sent, you'll see new contacts, total amount earned, and the referrals. Again, that's within the past 24 hours. The only one that's actual total is this one right here. And of course, you'll see where you can actually purchase Mars Viral Packs. These are, the ad packs that you can purchase to help you get people and traffic to your website. Um, so to learn more about that, you just click the Learn More tab, and you'll see the information on this page to actually make a purchase. We don't actually need you to submit any support tickets or anything once you purchase the Viral Packs. Just make sure you use the same email address that you use to log in, and we'll be able to credit your account. So usually within 1 to 2 business days, we'll have your account set up and going. But if for whatever reason you don't see it within 2 business days, then you can submit a support ticket. Now to check that you've actually been added to the system there, what you want to do is come and click on Tools, and then you'll see Ad Pack Tracking Stats. So after 48 hours, or at least I would say at least 2 business days, because we are actually closed on the weekends. So after 2 business days, you can come right here and you should see your tracking stats right here. And again, if you don't, just be sure to reach out to us. Now you'll see support for the ad packs on this page right here. So now the next one is the live chat / callback. You can actually learn more right here. It's $29.95 per month, less than $1 a day to have people call back your prospects for you. That's actually any prospects that request a callback. So not actual opt-ins, but actual prospects that request a callback, and Pat and their team will actually contact them on your behalf and get them started for you. And here you'll see your sponsors information. You can actually upload your photo right here, and this will show up to all your team members. And of course, this is the main support email if you have any issues. Now right here you'll see the button that says Earn More Income. Now this is where your sponsor can place their link to their other additional income streams. So you can click right here if they have it set up, and you'll see that it will go right to their opportunity. Now here is their Facebook link. If they have a Facebook account, you can click right here and it'll take you right to their Facebook page. If they don't have it set up, then of course it won't go anywhere. So if they have set that up, then of course you'll be able to take a look at those things there. Here you'll see the announcements. This is the basic announcements that we have, so be sure to check this pretty regularly. But I would say the best place for announcements will be the Facebook group. So when you're setting up the steps over here, make sure you join the Facebook group, because that's where you'll see more likely than daily or at least a few times a week updates. Now on the left here you'll see different tabs, but what I'll do first is actually just go right to the 6 steps. So step 1 is watch the welcome video, what you're doing right now. Step 2 is where you'll add your payment details. Step 3 is where you can purchase your optional ad packs, and the callback center is step 4. And step 5 is joining the Facebook group, and step 6 is where you can promote Mars. Now once you've actually completed a step, you just want to click on the X, and that will give you the prompt to mark this step as complete, and you just click on OK. So once that step is done, you'll see that it will light up in green, and then you can proceed to the next step. So when you're here on the next step, I will bring you to the page here, and you want to enter your address here. Now you can use a PO box. The reason for the address is because we have an autoresponder system, and anytime you have an autoresponder, you're supposed to have a physical address in your autoresponder messages to be CAN spam compliant. So that's the purpose for the address. So again, you can put a PO box. That's if anyone wants to write a letter and say to unsubscribe, which again most people don't, because they'll just click the unsubscribe link that's in the email. Now here you'll see your payment options. So you'll see Stripe. Stripe is the best option, and but you do want to follow the training that we have. So if you don't have a Stripe account, then I would get one at some point. It's not really required right away because it is a little more advanced to set up. But if you do have a Stripe account, I would highly suggest using that to get started, because what happens is someone can actually join at 2, 3 in the morning, and it will give them instant access to the website and to the members area, versus if you paid someone through Cash App, Venmo, or Bitcoin, or any other option, you would have to manually confirm those people. So that just speeds up the process and gives people instant access to the back office, help them get started right away, because again, some people work different hours, so therefore they may be up late in the night and getting started. So again, Stripe gives them instant access to the back office and allows them to get started right away without you having to manually confirm their payment. So again, here you want to put your Cash App ID if you have Cash App. If you don't, just leave it blank. Same with Venmo. And of course, it's also best to have several options, because some people may not be able to use Stripe, because I believe Stripe's available in 32 or 34 countries, and Cash App and Venmo, I believe, are only possibly in the United States. So, and then of course Bitcoin is worldwide. So, well, certain states, even that's not everywhere. So you want to make sure you have several options, so that way, no matter where people are, that they can actually get started. And if you have PayPal or any other merchant account, you can actually put that in the box here that says payment details. So for example, if you have PayPal, you would do something like this. Okay, so it'd be something like that, paypal.me/your username. So if you have a PayPal account and you want to accept payments that way, you would just go to paypal.me, log into paypal.me, and create a username if you haven't done so already, and then add your username to the link right here, paypal.me/whichever username you create when you log into paypal.me. And then you can also tell them what to do. And that's it right there. So, and you can also, if you wanted to, you could tell them, please text me. And then your number. So you can do something like that in your profile. That way they can see how to send the payment, plus contact you right after, because you want them, again, getting started right away. So that's the best option, to have something in there where they can reach out to you or text you or something like that. So you can put your text, your email, and so forth. But the system does send a notification through email, so it's best to probably put a text or some instant way that they can, again, see and reach out to you. Now here, this is Oru. This is another payment processor, kind of like a PayPal or Bitcoin. So a lot of our members already have it from our other systems. So if you have an Oru username, you can plug in your username right there. Now this is your primary business URL, so you want to type in your URL here, beginning with HTTP. So this is any other business that you may want to promote. So even if you don't have a business, you can put, an affiliate program. There are free affiliate programs online that you can make extra income with. So even if you don't have another opportunity that's a MLM or network marketing, you can actually put your affiliate program. It could be to a tool, it could be to another way of getting traffic to your site. So just want to put that right in there. That way you can have something that shows up when your team members click on your primary business URL. Now here you want to put your Facebook URL. So you can do that right here. Just put your link right here in this format, HTTP. You can even put www, it works either way. Facebook.com/your Facebook name. Now to get that, all you have to do is go to your Facebook page, facebook.com, and then log in, and then just click on your photo, and that will be the page that you put, that's your profile page. And once you have everything complete, you can hit save changes. But one other thing, you can actually upload your photo here. So the photo must be a JPEG, JPG, that's the ending characters of the photo. You can either drag and drop the image here, or you can just click the image and then find the file on your computer and then click upload. Now here's where you can also change your password. Just type in your old password and then type in the new password and hit save changes. So you want to make sure you change all these things first, and then you can make any changes here. And once you're done, just click save changes, and it will bring you back to the main control panel. And on the left here, I'll go into more detailed things here. Again, this will bring you to your profile. This will allow you to log out. And over here you'll see contacts, and then you'll see view contacts. So what I'm going to do is going to opt into the page, but I'll be right back. Okay, so what I did was I just went to myautoreplysoftware.com and opted into the page, and now I'm going to refresh the page. I actually opted in twice with two different emails just to show you here what happened. So I just opted into the page, and now you can see the system says 2 emails sent, 2 new contacts, 2 total contacts. So again, I opted in twice with 2 different emails. So now what I'm going to do is going to click on contacts, and then I'm going to click on view contacts. And as you can see, I have the 2 emails here, and the system shows a score system also. So the higher the score, that means the person, basically the person just opted in right now. So that's why you see a score of 1. Once the person begins to receive more emails and interact and click on the links and go throughout the funnel, that score will increase. So as the person does more things, the score will go up. So that's actually how you know a person is actually receiving your emails and looking at the system. So if you see a person with a score of 50 or 60 or even 20, that just lets you know that the person is actually really looking at Mars. And you can even send personal emails inviting them to request a callback. You don't actually have to call them yourself unless you want to. You can, but again, you can let the callback center handle that, but they won't call them until they request a callback. So what you want to do is you could reach out to the person, hi, this is Donald with Mars, saw you've been looking at the system, be sure to request a callback once you review the videos. Something simple like that, or even a text like that, is something that you can do if you want to do something on your end. Again, you don't have to, but again, anything you do will just, again, ensure that you get more signups faster. So you can be passive, but you can be more aggressive also, and therefore, the more aggressive you are will help you, again, generate sales faster. Now, on this page, you'll see again several things. This is the search box. You can also come right here and see the contact group that they belong to. So anyone that opts into the main site or any of the capture pages will show up under active leads. So that is where your leads will show up. Anyone that says converted pretty much either registered to join Mars and has either paid or hasn't paid, they will actually show up and converted, because what happens is they have to create an account first in order to pay. So either way, they'll either be converted, that means they've again either paid or hasn't paid, but they've started the process of upgrading. Now callback requests, this is where all the callbacks show up. So if you have a callback request in here, you can call them yourself, or again you can contact the purchase the callback request or callback center, and they will actually make the calls for you. Now any inactive contacts, this is where they will show up. So anyone that puts a bad email in, it will bounce in the system, and therefore it will show up in inactive contacts. So that's where those people, sometimes you get someone that just puts, I'm taking a look, at gmail.com, and they won't actually get anywhere. So that's where those leads will show up in inactive contacts once the system recognizes it. So usually within 24 hours, if they put a bad email in here, it'll recognize this, that it's bad, and it will show up in inactive contacts. And that's pretty much this page here. There are some other things here which are not really, they're just search features. So but actually one more thing here, you can click on actions, and you can click on notes. So the callback center, whenever they contact someone and reach them or make an attempt, you'll see right here under notes. So if they contacted this person here, they would just leave a note here. So wants to join next Friday. So something like that is what they would put here. And then when you click here, again, notes again, you'll see the note message right here, wants to join next Friday. So you'll see different notes here as the leads begin to get contacted, or but it's only if they've requested a callback. So you won't see notes for every lead, but it'll only be for the ones that have requested a callback. So that's that page there. Next, we're going to go to tools and then stats. Okay, so here is where you'll see the opt-ins. You'll actually see a more detailed graph here, because I've already opted in several times on this computer, so that's why it's showing just the opt-ins. But you'll see total views, which will be in blue. You'll see unique views, which is in the color here, and then you'll see the opt-ins. So again, I've already opted in several times on this computer, that's why it hasn't tracked me as a unique view. So again, you'll see several things here. You can go through the stats, you'll see more advanced things here, but I'll keep the video short, so I won't go through those, so you can review those in your own time, and you can go back for the week, the day, 6 months, and so on. And of course, you can see the activity here. So again, the system has a score system, so as the person reviews more and more pages, you can even see which page they viewed. So as they're going through the process. So this will get more and more detailed as the person goes through the system. And next, going to go to email autoresponder. And here are some of the messages that are already in place. So we're actually going to add a lot more. So right now there's very few, but when you click back shortly, you'll see a lot more. So we're going to probably have at least another 15 to 20 in there plus that will go out, and then of course keep adding more and more, so that way the system will continue to follow up with your prospects. And next we're going to go to pages. Now this is where you access your Mars pages. Um, we have different funnels. This is the product here, which is the capture page builder. A lot of people pay um, different amounts for their capture page system or funnel creators. So on the low end, I know my other system I have is like $17.95 a month, and then there's other systems that are $49 a month, and then some systems are as much as $99 a month. So our system is again a one-time price for the 197 and gives you access to the same type of capture page creator that again others are paying top dollars for on a monthly basis. So again, we have 5 pages right here in the system right now. We'll be adding a lot more. So when you come here, you can just click on the first one here, and you'll see one of the pages that is right here. You just click on the link right here, and this is the page here. So I'll have a more detailed video on how to edit this page, which is pretty simple. It's just you would come here, type in the words over this, and you can actually hit save, and that'll be your page right there. But again, that'll be another video. We'll put a video over here that shows you how to do that. And to promote this page, you would just pretty much copy this link right here. But again, this is for other programs, or if you wanted your own custom funnel. So that'll be another video that explains that. Next, going to click on Ad Pack Tracking Stats. And this is where you can either purchase more ad packs or just see the stats of the ones you have here already. So you'll see the ad co-op name, the date it was added, when it expires, total views, and then context. So we're doing again lots of different marketing on the internet, so you'll see the views will be really high, just because again people are on the internet clicking, looking, seeing if it's something that they want to do, and then of course if they're interested, they'll show up as a contact. And here you'll see the different options to purchase the ad packs. Again, you don't actually have to contact us and let us know if once you've placed the order. Now if a little time has went by, at least 1 to 2 business days, then you can contact us if for whatever reason. But we're actually working to make it all automated, so it should be automated by the end of the week, where if you purchase an ad pack, it'll automatically be added to the system. So again, you won't have to reach out to us and let us know that you just purchased the ad pack. We'll know again based on if you use the right email address or the same email address that you used to log in with. So again, just make sure you're doing that when you make your purchase. And of course, if you order through Bitcoin or any other means, then you do want to send a message to us, or if you send through Cash App or Venmo, then you do want to reach out to us to let us know that you did make the purchase. So, but that information is on the ad pack page where it says learn more in the back office. Next, we're going to go to resources. And here you'll see different things we just added. You'll see the Mars training. You'll see 100 places to advertise. So if you're on a budget and you want to do the marketing yourself, and you would just come right here, click on 100 places to advertise, and you'll see a PDF document here with lots of ways that you can actually get traffic to your website and get the word out about Mars. So this is something you could either print out, which is probably a little long, it's 73 pages. So what I suggest is probably reading through it first, and then maybe making a note of the pages that you want to print. So if it's 10 methods that you want to implement, or 5 methods that you want to implement, you can either just go through here and take notes, or again just go right here and go to Craigslist, for example. Craigslist is a good place that gets a lot of traffic. They're, I would say, probably top 10 websites on the internet. So it's basically like plugging into an open faucet that already gets lots of traffic. You're just placing your ad on there. So it's just a matter of you taking an ad, putting it on Craigslist, and you'll get traffic. So that's really how simple it is. You just have to do it pretty consistently. Now the best place to post on Craigslist is going to be the jobs section, because that's where people are looking for ways to make extra income. So, but again, your ad has to be in compliance with Craigslist, posting. So just look at some of the ads that are already up there. I would suggest rewriting an ad that's already on there, and then of course, um, getting the information to your site or to some type of number where they can call that number to get all the details. Usually Craigslist is more favorable with actually posting phone numbers. So if you want to put a number there, you can just say text. It could be a Google Voice number. You could just say text Mars to your Google Voice number, and then once they text that, you just send them a text back with your Mars little pre-written text ad that you have on your phone. So just any little text saying, you know, text Mars to your Google Voice number, and then just reply back with your Mars website and your access code, and that'll be an easy way to get leads off of Craigslist. So again, there's lots of ways here. So that'll be again more covered in another video. So that is the 100 ways. Next, you'll see the top classified sites. So again, places like Craigslist. So there's a lot of them. So you can go through these and again post on these sites. And also Facebook is a good way to get traffic. There are things called Facebook groups where you can actually join the group first, and usually once you see that they've accepted you in the group, you can actually post in that group. But make sure you follow the guidelines of that group. I believe all of these are the ones that allow you to post. So for example, I'll open up a few of them just so you can see. So here's a Facebook group. They have 12,000 members in the group. So you can go in here, make a post and about Mars, and that'll be an easy way that you can get exposure to your to people. Basically, that's 12,000 people just in that one group. So that's one way. But again, we'll make more detailed training on that. But if you already know about groups, then of course you want to make sure you're posting to the groups, because that's just an easy way to get people to your site. Alright, next we're going to go back to this page here. Now again, there's several pages of groups, so you don't want to just start with the first one, since all members do have access to this. I would just kind of randomize it. So if you can start right here one day, you can start here one day, and then start here. So I would just kind of randomize it, so that way everybody's not going Facebook group number 1 and then posting Mars, everyone in that one group. But again, randomize it so that way it's not all with the same people posting in the same group. And here you'll see my team. This is where your team will show up. So again, if you upload your photo, your information will show up right here. And of course, you'll see your sponsors information. You can also click over here, view table report, and it'll show up this way also. And over here you'll see the leaderboard. So this is where you'll see a list of the people that are getting results in the company. So again, join us in the Facebook group so that way you can see yourself here also. But that's pretty much the basics of the back office. We'll have more advanced training and videos that will show you around and show you how to do different things to get, again, traffic to your website. So that's it. So if you have any questions, again, please join us in the Facebook group. And that way, even if you're not on Facebook, you can still just click to join the group, and then you can actually see things going on in the group. So even if you don't have a picture up on Facebook, you can still join the group. And all you have to do is click here and read the post, because again, there's a lot more things in the back office. We have Hayward back here that makes good videos showing you how to do things. You have John letting you see the other people that are earning income with the program. So again, you want to make sure you're plugged in so you can see the daily updates and the things going on in the group.